Hi, I'm Allen Stafford, and welcome to Think Sharper's The Pundit Playbook. You see, my background is in marketing and neuroscience, which means I've spent over 30 years studying the mechanics of how we're persuaded. You see, this channel isn't about telling you what to think. It's about giving you the tools to see how manipulative language and hidden frames are designed to do the thinking for you. And my mission is to help you improve your critical thinking skills so you can see the world, well, hopefully a little bit more clearly. So let's get started.
So if you are funding Antifa, which has been designated by Donald Trump, the president, as a terror organization,
it's that what they're offering is dystopia. It is violence. It is potentially murder. It is unlivable cities. And the conclusion, as we have seen in cities like Portland, it's pretty bad. Like Antifa wants to burn the entire structure down.
First, I want to clarify that this is not a political video. This is a video about framing. It's a case study in how pundits, politicians, and the media can take a concept, even a concept that's core to our history here in the USA, and build a powerful narrative designed to manipulate your emotions. You see, for years you've been told a story about a shadowy organization called Antifa. But how did we get from this to this? Today on Think Sharper, we're not debating the politics here. We're dissecting the techniques. We're going to basically deconstruct how this narrative was built step by step so you can spot these same tactics being used on any topic, all right? So let's go ahead and break it down. Before we can understand the illusion, we have to establish the facts, okay? So let's ask a simple question. What does Antifa actually mean? At its core, anti-fascism is an ideology. It's the belief in actively opposing fascism. If that sounds familiar, it should. It's the ideology that sent millions of Americans to fight in Europe in the 1940s. By definition, the greatest generation, well, they were an anti-fascist generation. So if it's an idea, where does the organization part come from? Well, it doesn't. You see, the FBI, CIA, and other intelligence agencies have repeatedly confirmed there is no central Antifa organization. There's no leader, no headquarters, no membership list. It's a decentralized movement, not a hierarchical group. This is where our case study begins. You see, if it's not a real organization, how was such a powerful enemy created in our minds? Well, I'll tell you. It was done using 3 classic manipulation techniques from the Pundit Playbook. Okay, this is a logical fallacy called reification. It's when you treat something abstract, like an idea or a movement, as if it were a concrete physical thing. See, you can't declare war on opposing fascism, but you can declare war on a group you've named Antifa. It gives a shapeless idea a face, making it an easy target. And next, they, meaning the pundits, build a straw man. We've talked about this before in my other videos. They ignore the core principle opposing fascism and instead create a caricature of a violent, American-hating anarchist. See, by endlessly showing footage of a, few people breaking windows, they, the pundits, define the entire movement by its most extreme and unrepresentative examples. So it's easier to defeat that caricature than to argue against the actual idea of being anti-fascist. And finally, they use an appeal to emotion, specifically fear. Words like terrorist and thug are not meant to inform you, they are meant to trigger you. They are emotional shortcuts designed to bypass your rational brain. See, when we are afraid, our critical thinking basically shuts down and we become much more likely to accept simple good versus evil narratives without even questioning them. See, recognizing the techniques is step 1. Defending against them, that is step 2. This is how you build a firewall for your mind, regardless of the topic. First, practice Socratic questioning. Like the philosopher Socrates, meet every claim with simple, clarifying question. The moment you ask, who is the leader of Antifa, the entire narrative starts to crumble. And second, separate the action from the label. This is real crucial. See, judge the action, not the label. If someone breaks a law, they should be held accountable for that action, whether they call themselves Antifa or anything else. Don't let a label do the thinking for you. This prevents you from falling into the trap of collective blame. And third, master your emotional triggers. This is a page from the Stoic philosophers. When you feel a surge of fear or anger from a news report, pause. Acknowledge the feeling, then ask, is this emotion helping me think more clearly or less clearly? By creating a space between the trigger and your response, you take back control from those trying to actually manipulate you. So let's go back to our main point here. This was never about taking a political side. It was a case study in how framing works. See, the campaign against Antifa is a masterclass in psychological manipulation designed to create a boogeyman to distract and divide us. See, the real battle isn't about this one label. It's between your ears. It's the fight to remain a clear, critical thinker in a world that profits from your fear and confusion, no matter what the topic is. And if this breakdown of techniques was helpful, hit the like button and subscribe to Think Sharper for more tools to navigate our complex world. And I want to know what you think. What other loaded terms do you see being used this way in the media or with politics? Leave your example in the comments below. Stay sharp, my friend.